This is Toymaker. I'm doing this video tutorial for my German buddy Ping, who is having a little bit of trouble getting his animations to work. So I thought I'd do something real quick to help him and help any others who might be having the same problem. Anybody who's interested in animating for Twinity, what I have here is the uh, file with the avatars, the male and female avatars, both in the scene. When you download it and you open it, you should see something like this. One of the first things you want to do for your animation, this is something that I'm eventually going to go over in my classes, uh, is open up your layer your manage layers dialog, which can be found right here. This is one of your, oops, this is one of the main tools that you're going to want to use while it's used for everything. Anyway, you can see all this stuff in the scene, um, and you can actually hide it. It's all in layers, kind of like in Photoshop, and it can be very, very helpful. So let's hide the female bones and the female controllers. I have absolutely no idea what those even do. Um, Head bones and the female mesh. We do need the male. We don't need the male controller, the male head. And we don't even really need the male mesh at the moment. So we do that. And then let's say click on the biped. And we're going to move him. Oops. Got the wrong thing there. A little square there in the center of the root is what we want to move. We'll move him over here into the center of the screen. Open that back up, and we're going to do real quick, real quick animation here. What our fella doing here? Oops, go back up to the and there. We can also freeze parts of the model so that you can't click on them, and you can do that from right here. We want the mesh, this part, not the bones. We don't want to be able to click on that. It's a real pain in the butt, so we're going to freeze that. And now when we click, all we're actually clicking on is the skeleton. A real helpful tool there. So I'm not going to go into like a whole lot of what I'm doing or how I'm doing it or anything like that. This isn't actually an animation tutorial. This is just about how to get your animations exported correctly. And see here, change that up a little bit. We'll tweak his hands around a little bit, give him a somewhat more natural pose, and then we'll see here. We will anchor his feet to the ground so that he's not doing anything crazy. And then manage layers. We'll hide that. Grab that. And we're going to adjust his height down just a little bit so he's got a little bend in his knee. And okay, so we've got him kind of set up here, and we'll turn on the auto key. I don't think we're going to need 1,000 frames, so we're going to reduce this down to say we'll go with 180 for the moment. Make the timeline down there a little bit easier to see. And we're also going to key that. Body, we're going to give him balance factor. That way when we do other stuff, he's actually moving like he's supposed to. Isn't that kind of cool? Little tricks of the trade that I use to do my animating with that we'll eventually let you guys in on. Alright, let's see here. I think got a keyframe there. Yeah, we got a keyframe there. Alright, I usually go about every 15 frames. Okay. Move that up there. So his hand goes up there. And it turns like that. And there he goes. At 30, we will say that it raises a bit more. His forearm changes a little bit. $35. Goes back the other way. 40. Yeah, he's waving. 45. 50. And let's see here. Grab that. Come on. And his hand. Grab those keyframes, drag them over to 60, say 60. 65. And nope. 65. Call it 90. Nice. Even number. Copy those keyframes to there. And we'll play it. Okay. Alright, once you have your animation the way that you like it, alright, this is one of the really important things, and I think this is where Ping was having a little bit of trouble. Once you're ready to export your animation, you want to hide everything in the scene except for the skeleton. The only part of anything that you want in your scene is this part right here. And you don't want both avatars. You just if it's a male animation, you just want the male skeleton in the scene, and then you go export, and we'll just save it to my desktop. We'll call this mail waving, and we'll save that. And sample animation, make sure that you've got all your keyframes in there. Click OK. Give it a few seconds or whatever to export, and that's really all there is to it.